who's the Holy Spirit? Yeah, who's the Holy Spirit?
So, who is Holy Spirit? In Isaiah 62, it says, to announce that the captives will be released and the prisoners will be freed. So Holy Spirit is freeing us up from anything that keeps us not worshiping God the way He wants us to worship Him, in freedom and knowing God and going freely to Him without being scared or worried or feel that we're not worthy or feel that He can never forgive us. No, He wants us to be free to worship Him in any way. Holy Spirit is also the one who whispers in your ear. Is that silent voice that sometimes say, don't do that or do that. Go to somebody, pray for somebody, and sometimes it says, rather go a different way, and He might help you in that way. Holy Spirit is like the fire from sometimes we just need something to wake us up, to be like this bomb or the fire under us, to give us that boldness to go and say somebody a good word or encourage them. So Holy Spirit is the fire under us that gives us the power and the strength to carry on and do the things we should do. So Holy Spirit fills us up so that we overflow. In Exodus 35 verse 31 it says, He fills you with wisdom, with understanding, knowledge and skills. So we get creativity from Him, we get good words, we get understanding of what's happening in a certain situation. We're overflowing with the fruits of the Spirit, and we also have joy in the Spirit and overflow and abundance of. Holy Spirit is like a map. He is telling us things. It says in John 16 verse 13, He will tell you what is yet to come. So the Lord can give you perhaps through a prophecy word or through dreams and even visions. So at night, just go and ask Holy Spirit, please give me a dream tonight or give me a vision. I'm expecting you. I'm expecting that you're going to show up. Holy Spirit is like this mask. He keeps you away from danger, and He helps also that bad things don't come close to you. Holy Spirit also helps that you don't say bad things to other people, but rather encourage them and give them good words. In 2 Samuel 23 verse 2 it says that the Holy Spirit spoke through me, His words was on my tongue. Holy Spirit can be like a plaster. Sometimes our hearts need healing, sometimes our body needs healing. So if we pray to Holy Spirit, He will bring us healing. Holy Spirit is like this tissue. He comforts us when we don't feel that good, or He will send somebody on our way to give us an encouraging word. I love Holy Spirit. So why is it important to have the Holy Spirit? Well, in Zechariah 4 verse 6 it says, not by our power, but by the Holy Spirit. So we not by might, not by power, but by the power of the Holy Spirit. So we need the Holy Spirit's power. Remember the candle or the battery in the flashlight? We need this fire to keep us going. And this fire will allow us to pray for somebody for healing, or enable us to come and set captives free. Holy Spirit, do you guys know how it feels to have Holy Spirit? How do you know you have Holy Spirit? Sometimes Holy Spirit is just a knowing, a quietness, a peace. Like this blanket I have here, and it's just when He comes upon me, I just feel a warmness, a fuzziness, It can be like this fire. Sometimes our hands heat up. If I put it close by, it's going to get hot very soon. And sometimes people's parts of their body start to burn up. Other times, people get tingles. I know I get a lot of times I get goosebumps when Holy Spirit is at work. Sometimes when people pray and Holy Spirit shows up, they even get like gold dust on their hands. And I know this is like jewels. It's just play jewels this, but when a Holy Spirit shows up, people have received even jewels. So there can be a warmness, there can be a peace, there can be a goosebumps, there can be a little tinkle, and also other people start to speak in a spiritual language. So have you guys tried to speak in the Spirit yet? It can go like Kamarashia Kira Kamashamarikia. The Lord gives each of us a special language. And like we saw with the disciples, He gave them a specific language that people could understand so that they can speak and tell them the good news. I've heard of people giving a testimony where they've never spoken Spanish or French in their whole lives, and they go to France or to Spain, and the Lord gave them a word for somebody. They just visited, it was part of their holidays, and they went up to the person, and while they were speaking, they spoke in Spanish or they spoke in French, which they haven't learned that before. So Holy Spirit is very powerful and give us all those gifts. I love Holy Spirit.